G'day everyone and welcome back to our live broadcast here today. We are terribly sorry for the little blip there. We unfortunately lost internet connection here in Copenhagen. We have no idea why, but we're back now and hopefully back for the rest of the day. But we will keep an eye out on the internet. It seems a little bit tacky out here.
We are sort of in rural Copenhagen as well at the moment.
Yeah, so we expect it to hopefully be okay for now. So thank you so much for tuning back in. We usually apologise.
Look at that. Plane's going around on approach.
Oh, it has too. Got no way the camera will want to focus on that.
No chance. That's a bit far. Looks like we've got a SAS A320 coming in now.
Yeah, the echoes just because sometimes the mics get a bit too close together.
This is SAS flight 2808 coming in from Malaga. Airbus A320-200 Neo, we're in the new livery.
Of course it was.
Well,
so hopefully it worked for you guys, but for us it just said that was frozen. So
when there's one problem, there's 100.
Yeah, exactly. When it rains, it pours. Hopefully it all looks okay now. Hopefully sound is okay. Let us know if there's any echo or whatnot.
Got a few good ones coming in. We're going to have that Egypt Air 737 from Cairo. We're going to have the Icelandic 767 from Reykjavik. We're also going to have the SAS A330 coming in from San Francisco, all within the next hour. It's going to be nice to see, along with a lot of other little narrow bodies. Some really cool ones coming in as well for narrow bodies. We're going to have the Atlantic Airways, which is an airline that isn't really seen too much out of Copenhagen. I do believe it flies to Oslo. I think it's Stockholm, and it also flies to Paris Charles de Gaulle. So a very limited network. That's going to be second in line for us. We're going to be getting the Danish Air Transport ATR 72-600 with the special football livery on it. I'm unsure what team it is. I don't follow the soccer, but
let me see.
Let's see if Max can figure it out.
Oh no, no idea.
Completely none. But whatever team it is, I'm sure it's Danish.
Think so.
You would think so. Also going to have a Avion Express A320 coming in from Tallinn, Estonia, which is going to be quite cool. And also another little edgy catch as well. We're going to have the Brathens International Airways A319. This one's actually been chartered, and it's wearing the grey or silver livery, which is quite cool to see. So quite a few things coming. Like, this is definitely an interesting time. Thank God we got that stream back up to broadcast this, because this is definitely one of the better times here at Copenhagen with the variety of narrow bodies, including the Sun class coming in very soon as well from Antalya. Plenty to see on this stream, so hopefully it stays up.
Absolutely. Let's pray for some good internet connection here. Keep our fingers crossed for sure, as we want to continue live broadcasting all the way up until around sort of 7 PM or so, 8 PM, when the last batch of the good stuff comes in. So thanks for sticking with us, really do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. so that people who might have been on the live stream are able to see that we're back live again, and other people as well. Make sure, if you can, share it around. And make sure you leave a like as well. What was the aircraft that went around? Oh, was it? Alright, so our next arrival here is going to be that Atlantic Airways flight RC7123 arriving in from Malta as an A320-200 Neo. What an absolute spectacular catch this is going to be. And Alex Plain spot a guy with a $9.99 US super chat. Says, hi guys, been following the world tour and you guys don't disappoint. I'll be in LA that weekend, you guys are there, and I'll be in Chicago as well. Can't wait. Well, thank you so much, really do appreciate it. Been glad to see the world tour has been successful so far, and we'll see you in LA and Chicago. That'll be awesome. Thank you so much for your donation, really do appreciate it.
This is SAS flight SK2875 coming in from Bergen. It's another Embraer E195LR. Coming in next after that, we have that Danish Air Transport ATR 72600 wearing that football livery, about to land on runway 22 left now. And this is coming in from Ronnie as a DX41.
And welcome back, Paul. Thank you so much for tuning in to our part 2. As the tech gremlins continue to travel with us here on this trip, they've been very fond of us over the last few days.
Can't get enough of us.
Cannot get enough of us at all. And Aviation Phantom, absolutely, we've got that Icelandair 767-300 arriving in from Reykjavik in about 45 minutes time. Alright, our next arrival is going to be Avion Express BT811 arriving in from Tallinn. It's an A320-200. And the arrivals just keep rolling. This is Ryanair flight FR7384 arriving in from London Stansted. It's a 737 MAX 8-200. It's a tongue twister. And we've also got that SAS A330-300 arriving in from San Francisco, also in about 45 minutes time.
And yes, definitely looking forward to that Air China A350 Aviation Phantom. It's going to be a great little catch, something we didn't get yesterday either.
No, we didn't.
But we did get the Air India 787 yesterday, which isn't coming today.
Oh, is it not?
It's not. So there's a bit of a trade-off.
Like 4 times a week or something?
Something like that, yeah. It comes tomorrow.
Oh, right.
And Air China doesn't.
Maybe it's every other day.
I think it's every other day.
Maybe those two just swap.
Yeah, they must.
Our next arrival onto runway 22 left is going to be SAS flight 777-4 arriving in from Santorini. It's an A320-200 Neo. And welcome back, Scotty B. Thank you so much for tuning back in.
That's certainly one thing I do love about these streams. Just the different destinations that we're announcing.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very cool.
It's very unique.
Santorini.
I've never heard of that.
God, I'd love to be there right now.
I'm assuming it's an island off Spain or Portugal. Or Greece.
Greece.
It's Greece.
Yeah.
It just, I know it's an island somewhere.
Yeah.
It just has that name to it.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Greece.
Santa, oh, that sounds Spanish. Santa, yeah, no, it sounds Spanish to me. Or Portuguese. One of the two. Less
Also,
Greece.
I could not tell you what a MAX 8-200 is. What's the difference? Does
I
it
think
have extra seats? Is it longer? I think it is.
I think Boeing just renamed it.
Oh, right.
Because of the stigma.
Oh, right. Alright, this SAS A320 in Neo is not too far away. Behind it, we have the Bra A319-100 arriving in from Varna.
That's pretty cool, bro.
Greek island, yes, it's Greek island. I thought so.
There you go.
A MAX 200 is a MAX 8 with extra emergency exit to allow 198 seats.
Alright, here's a poll for the chat. New livery or old livery for SAS?
I think we did that one in Stockholm.
Did we?
Yeah, well, I did.
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, true.
New stream, new poll, new results maybe.
And welcome back, Anne. Thank you so much for tuning back in.
I'll set that up just after this bra comes in.
What is it? SAS old or new livery?
Yep.
Alright, this bra, P319-100, now arriving in from Varnia. Matt, Brad has a question for you.
What's up, Brad?
Have you seen any black thin air recently?
Yeah, I did actually. There was a 330 that came in a bit earlier. That was black.
I don't think I saw that one. I saw a blue one. We must have had different ones.
No. We saw the same one. It's just your perception of colour's a bit off. A bit
Our
wonky.
next arrival is the Egypt Air 737-800 arriving in from Cairo as MS-759. That's a touchdown here on runway 22 left.
That was a good catch of that black Egypt Air, wasn't it?
I don't know if Darren was watching the stream where we were all laughing at you for thinking it was black. But Darren, if you're confused, in Helsinki on our second stream, Matt, we were filming all of the thin air stuff that was landing, and Matt was saying that he thinks the livery is black.
It looks black.
It looks black.
It does.
When everyone else disagreed with me.
Well, I know it is blue, but it looks black.
Yeah, everyone knows it is blue, and everyone says it looks blue.
It doesn't, though.
I'm not going through this again. This was a last week issue.
It depends on like the light that's on it. If it's a really bright, like, you know, harsh summer light that's directly on the plane, yeah, then it looks blue. Anything else is black. Anything.
Okay.
Even golden hour, it's black. You can shake your head all you want, but this is just the facts.
Everyone disagrees with you, so this is not the facts.
Look, the thing is, just because everyone disagrees with me doesn't mean that, you know, that they're right.
I think you just need to accept that you've got blue-black color blindness, and that's okay.
But I don't.
Our next arrival is going to be a SAS A320-200 Neo arriving in from Skathos.
Look, I got blue eyes. If anything, my perception of the color blue should be stronger than everyone's. That's just how science works. Hey, I don't make the rules.
I don't think that's how it works. That's because you have blue eyes. Blue is better.
Yeah, my blue vision is like top notch because I got blue eyes.
Maybe that's why you can't see it.
No, it means I've got better blue perception. That's why. I'm going to ask another blue-eyed person what they think the color of SAS's livery is. I think that's what we're going to go down. That's the path that we're going to take.
Paul, don't say it looks black. It doesn't.
Paul, do you by any chance have blue eyes?
If Paul has blue eyes, then I can confirm off little research and little testing that people with blue eyes see blue as black. See navy blue as black.
With a sample population of 2.
Yeah, exactly. It's little testing.
Minute testing. Insignificant results, really.
Alright, Matt. Blue Volkswagen down there.
It's blue.
It's the same as Finnair.
No, it's not.
Oh.
That's blue.
Alright, what about this one?
Down here.
It's black. I'm telling you, I'm not blue-black colorblind. You're just wrong. I know it's blue, and in the right lighting, it's blue. But in most lighting, it's black.
Blue eyes.
It's science. That's all I'm saying. It's science. We see the truth. You guys are deceived by your eyes. We know it's black.
Super 80 Swiss Air says you have blue eye blindness.
Blue eye blindness. Actually, it is a real thing. Everyone I know with blue eyes goes blind at some point, like me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't it just? Good genetics.
Anyone else in the chat, if you have blue eyes, we need you to come forward. We're doing a social experiment as to whether people with blue eyes see dark blue things as black.
Well, if it's a very, 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 very dark blue, can we just...
It is a very, very, very dark blue. But it looks dark, very, very, very dark blue. It does not look black at all.
Yeah, in the right lighting.
There's a big difference between navy and black.
In the right lighting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. In the right lighting, it looks blue.
In the right lighting. You can't have everything at the right time.
You can't say, like, you know, at sunrise when it's silhouetted that livery is blue.
Yes, you can. That's like the time you'd think it would look blue.
No, it doesn't. No, when the sun's behind it. When the sun's behind it. You're trying to tell me that. Then it's as black as can be. When it's backlit. And all you see.
Brad says that Matt will be saying the band on the sus engines is Mandarin next.
It's not? I mean, it's not far off.
Alright, Lambert, if you have blue eyes, do you think that Finnair looks blue or black? We need to start a social experiment. We're currently 2 people with blue eyes, both think it's deceiving enough to look black.
So far, it's a great success rate.
So far, my social experiment is working.
So far, we're uncovering the mysteries of the human eye. We're going to revolutionize optometry.
Train says, what a lovely green sky. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt had some opinion on whether something, you have some sort of debate as to why the sky is green.
Let me come up with something that's a hard one to pass.
And Lambert says that they think Finnair looks blue. So we're 2 for 1. We're at 66.7% success.
Lambert,
rate.
how blue are your eyes?
Oh, now we're going into shades.
Is it a deep blue? Or is it like a light blue? Is it like, you know, kind of like a mixed blue? Is it like aqua, like mix of blue and green? Or are you just lying and you're wearing blue contacts? Like, which one is it? I'm leaning towards like the very last option there. Ah, see, that's the problem. Lamb's got light blue eyes. I got dark blue.
Ah, so it's
And
dark
Paul?
blue. So, alright, so anyone with dark blue eyes, come forward.
Paul, do you have dark blue eyes as well?
If Paul has dark blue eyes, I conclude my research.
Research finalized.
Yeah.
We better alert all the better alert every researcher, because this is one heck of a discovery. We could win like the Nobel Peace Prize or something for this.
We could.
Yeah, something this grand. Coming in very soon, we have a couple of arrivals. We're going to have the Norwegian 737 MAX 8 coming in from Larnaca. We're going to have the Ryanair 737 MAX 8200 coming in from Edinburgh. And following just behind that, we're going to have the belle of the ball here, the Icelandic 767 from Reykjavik. It's going to be a really, really nice catch.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Iceland, apparently they're going to get the A321 LRs to take over the 757s. Yeah, I know. That's exactly my reaction.
Of course they are.
It's defeating, isn't it?
Why can't everyone just stick to how they're doing things and keep the old stuff that looks good already?
I know. Why replace the 757? It's great. It
I know.
works.
Paul has between light and dark blue.
Okay, so we're concluding that there's like a spectrum.
Spectrum. Now we need to work out how big the spectrum is.
Well, we know light doesn't count. Light
doesn't count,
sees
so it's
it.
like middle blue, like ocean blue.
I think mine are ocean. I don't know. They're kind of like dark.
Yours are like blue-grey.
Thanks. Because I'm dead inside. That's what spotting does to you at Copenhagen.
That wasn't where I was going. Let's go.
After all the tech gremlins and the spots on the runways, my eyes go greyer and greyer. They were a very nice shade of blue before we left, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Were they?
Oh, very much. They've changed.
Lambert will be in Amsterdam in the Netherlands on the 21st to the 23rd.
That's right. We're going to try and do the afternoon of the 21st so we can do a stream there.
Yep.
Some of the afternoon arrivals on the Polderbahn with any luck. But knowing our luck, they're going to use R06 when we're there, because
Yeah, knowing us.
just to make things difficult and annoying.
Yes.
Got a big ship over there.
Oh, we did too.
Aquatic videography right here.
Yeah, Aqua Videography back with you live. Looking at boats.
Oh, there's another one on the left. Oh, the cruise ship's going out. What? Oh, there's another cruise ship going out. The cruise ship's still there. But there's one behind the windmill farm now.
Oh, that's kind of far away.
It's kind of far away.
Where's the windmill farm?
Like, well over there.
There it is. Oh, it's not even going to want to focus.
I love it. People are going to be like, ooh, aviation videography live at Copenhagen Airport. Let's click on this. This is going to be great.
This is a bit different.
They click on it and it's just like, and
It's
we're
okay,
looking
guys,
at ships.
Don't stress. Back at the airport. Here we are. Back.
Welcome back to
Have fun at
aquatic.
this tower.
Whew, I got scared for a second. Anything that floats on something solid, not on this channel, has to float in the air.
Yeah. I don't like it to deal with things with water.
That's it.
Aquaphobia.
Aquaphobia. How do you drink?
Apparently it's a ferry. You got it wrong.
It looks like a cruise ship.
It's definitely not a cruise ship.
It looks like one. It's large. Look, it's behind the windmill farm.
It's small enough that the windmill farm covers it.
Yeah, but it's quite far away. That's a big ferry. Where are they ferrying to? Miami? on a 7-day ferry with pools and bars, and I mean, I guess that counts, right? Oh, you know what it is? The cruise ship itself is called the ferry. That's what it is. Yeah, 100%. You know, if I was to run like a cruise company,
Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. If I was to run a cruise company, I would totally call it something like that, like the small yacht or something. So it's like, everyone's like, oh yeah, the small yacht's over there. And they're like, I don't see no small yacht.
Start a car rental company, you call it Motorbike Squared.
Motorbike Squared. Trucks and only trucks. And then you can rent a little Hyundai i30.
And Paul saying, shame you guys are not in Manchester next week as the Atlas 74 as a charter for Manchester City's Asia tour.
Oh, the PAX one.
The PAX one that came to Melbourne last year.
Oh yeah, the one that like screwed everybody over.
Yeah, the weather was so bad. I hated being out there for it.
Melbourne in winter.
I remember that the Atlas, Manchester United came to Melbourne last year to do a little tour of pre-season games, and the Atlas 74 chartered them out. They flew from Bangkok because they played a game in Bangkok. Then I think they played like 2 games here. I went to both of those, pretty good. And then they went to Perth, played a game, and went home. And I remember that afternoon it arrived. I think it arrived at like 2 p.m.
Right when it's like top lit.
Right
and on 1-6.
On 1-6, so I was at the church spot for it. And then when it took off, oh god, you don't even want to know. It was horrible. So first off, I think the nose gear was broken. Oh no, there was I think there was some military plane came in, and the nose gear broke on that.
Now I want to emphasize this. So the 747 was parked in the jet base.
Yeah.
Not many things go to the jet base. It's very rare. Like there'll be a private jet that will go there, and military will go there, or like anything chartered. In Melbourne, that's maybe one thing a day, if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
The timing that the C-17, which comes to Melbourne like maybe once every 3 months, decide to land.
That's right.
It was a C-17. Decide to land, turn into the jet base, and then nose gear, like the hydraulics, like
yeah,
shot.
The nose gear broke, and so then Atlas was stuck until they could fix. They could move the C-17
because there's only one taxiway in and out.
Yeah, there's only one taxiway in and out of the jet base, and finally Atlas decided to leave, and it was about, I think it was like 2 hour delay, 3 hour delay or something. It was supposed to go at about like 5 o'clock. It ended up going at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and it departed on runway 27 in the worst light possible for sunset. There was an absolute golden hour sunset, and it waited through all of that stupid nose gear, and then it finally left as the sun was set too much that it was horrible, too blue.
Welcome to Melbourne. PTSD from that plane.
Yeah, genuinely. Sad day that was. The arrival, I don't know what was worse though. The arrival was pretty horrid. The light was so top lit.
Yeah, that wasn't the best conditions for Melbourne, not at all. Could be worse though, could be like the Canadian A310. That was a whole other level of bad.
Oh, I don't think I came out for that.
No, you didn't. That was when we just got back from the US, and
oh, it was too, I remember that.
It was like around the air show.
Didn't that take off on 27? You went to Lomans Road?
Oh, even worse. So it landed on 16 in the heaviest rain I've seen.
Yeah.
It was so misty you could barely see the plane. So it's like, oh, that's all right, we'll get the takeoff. And then we decided, then we figured out it was going to Canberra. And you know what Canberra means?
Oh, God.
27. Yep. And then it was just overcast and miserable, and it rotated so early that it was in the clouds before it got to Lomans. Canadian A310, I don't even remember it came to Melbourne. That's how bad it was.
Oh, gosh. That's horrible.
I just forget about it. So,
and TriStar Darren saying the DFDS ferry is called Pearl of Scandinavia. 40,000 tons, so quite a large ferry.
Almost a cruise ship, you could say.
Oh, I love how Matt's opinion's always the right one.
I didn't say I was right, I was just emphasizing.
You want to emphasize that your opinion is still in there. It's still in the mix.
It's yeah, you know what? It's a rational opinion. An opinion of consideration. by a long stretch, it somehow works. And here's that Ryanair Max 200. Great catch there, arriving in from Edinburgh.
And our next arrival is going to be the Norwegian 737 MAX 8 arriving in from Larnaca as D83391. And our heavy arrival after that is going to be the Icelandair 767-300ER arriving in from Reykjavik, which we are going to be at in 30 days' time.
Not bad.
This time in 31 days we'll be departing. Oh no, yeah, departing our flight. I think at 2.
And hopefully 30 streams later.
No, it's 12.
12.
12 p.m. 30 streams in 30 days.
Well, with the way it's going, we've done 2 today, so I think it's possible.
Yeah, we'll do 15 days of streams for 2 each because the internet will decide to do some funny business.
That's it, we're at the mercy of the network.
Oh gosh. I'm not looking forward to Brussels.
Oh, that's a whole new level of bad. The one thing I don't like about this field is the all the spiders.
Oh yeah, I dealt with so many of them.
I walked through a bunch of them this morning.
Of course.
There's a really large one that was trying to crawl up the table that I had to take care of.
So I don't like the sound of that.
No,
It's not nice at all.
no, it's not.
G'day Bilal, thank you so much for tuning in, doing well. Finally happy to be streaming once again after a little internet combustion.
Combustion. What?
I don't know, something of a fun word for failure.
A fun word, a Jetstar livery word, you could say.
Yeah, genuinely.
But here we have that Icelandic 767 coming in from Reykjavik on runway 22 left.
As FI 208. And Ian saying, thought being Australian, you guys would be used to spiders. I'm used to them, but I don't like them. What's it called? Arachnophobia? Yeah, I don't think I have oh, I probably do. I hate them. Can't stand them. G'day Craig, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. So apparently, if your phone heats too much, the internet when you're hotspotting, the internet can cut. Probably what happened. I don't know how else to cool my phone down. It's in the shade.
Cool as it can be.
Yeah.
Just a bit of internet.
Yeah, it's not it's Jetstar livery. It's not fun. And Dexa, sorry if I said that wrong. I think Dexa says, "Hey Max, can you shout out my family watching from Melbourne? Thanks, love the streams." Absolutely. Shout out to your family. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in as we continue our world tour here in Copenhagen. Next stop, Hamburg on Monday. Do a morning stream. Very, very excited for all that to continue as we sort of start hitting the bigger airports now, covering the Scandinavia and the Nordic countries. The bigger airports are inbound, places like Zurich, Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, all on the way. Very excited for all that. And London too, London Heathrow. Hoping for a early morning. I always forget the street name. That's the one. Myrtle Avenue stream. And the Mad Core Show with a $10 super chat says, "Congratulations on hitting the 40k, guys. All the hard work is paying off." Thank you so much for your donation. Really do appreciate it. And glad to see it's all paying off. I'm very excited to hit another milestone. I think we hit 30k on the stream in January, December. Around then, around the start of the year. So we're very glad to see that we're continuing on and onwards and upwards. But you are too kind for your donation. Thank you so much. And Yusuf says, "Loving the stream." Thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate it. And Sam saying, "Hey Max, I'm about to do some plane spotting at Melbourne tomorrow. A lot of inspiration from you guys." Glad we're able to inspire you. That's very kind. We're glad that we're able to do stuff like this and show you guys plane spotting and what we do. And it's I know I've talked to quite a few people who have messaged me saying that what we do inspires them to do the same. So that's awesome. That's all we ever ask for. So thank you so much for your kind words and enjoy the plane spotting. Hopefully the weather's good for you. I know Melbourne weather is very dicey, as we've seen on some of our live streams.
We can't talk though.
We can't talk though. After our last week up here in the Nordics, we cannot talk at all. And Dustin with a $10 super chat says, "Congrats on the 40k, gents. Hope your trip is going great." It's been a rocky start. I'll say it's been a rocky start. Weather-wise, it's been a rocky start. But other than that, it's been fun. Lots of laughs, lots of awesome catches that we've got. So thank you so much. And yes, very, very appreciative that we have hit 40k. So your donation is way too kind. And a few trains saying Hamburg is lovely, nice city. Airport is very nice too. I've heard good things. I've never been. I've actually never been to Europe, so this is my first time doing all the Europe countries. Very excited about that. Seeing the airports. And the boats. See, I like somewhere like this where we're staying in the airport. You know, you've got the ocean, you're quite close to the city. It's a good place.
It's as close to a vacation as we're going to get on this trip.
It's as close as we're going to get. I think the closest we're going to get is if we take some time off in Iceland. I think that's the closest we're going to get to a vacation. Everything else is pretty much work orientated.
And even then you're going to be like, oh, let's just go do this. And I'll be like, oh yeah, but Reykjavik has this coming. So.
I've looked at flight radar. Reykjavik looks very nice.
It looks very patchy.
So patchy.
You got like a massive.
It's gonna be worse than Helsinki.
We're gonna do very short streams there.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be like 2 hour rush of landings, and it's like, alright, stream over until like 3 hours time.
Yeah.
See you then.
And Sam asking what camera do we use and what do we recommend for new videographers? We use the Sony RX10, and honestly, if I had to recommend one, I'd say the Sony RX10. It's a very good camera. Quality is fantastic. Stabilization's incredible. Matt, I know you're a camera guy. I'm useless with this stuff. Are you not?
No. I just listen to what Sean says.
Ah, so Sean's the camera guy.
Sean's the camera guy.
Right.
He says he's got this, and that. I'm like, that makes sense. Alright. Great. I'll buy it. That's another SAS CRJ 900, operating as SK2893 from Ailsund. It's a new one for me.
Looks like we've got another boat.
Oh, aquatic videography's at it again. Should we start a second channel, Max?
Marine videography. We can do live streams of going under the water, looking at turtles.
Do you know what I've seen? I've seen these live streams of people who go to docks and they will like record people's drama, like on live streams. Like all rich people, like, you know.
That's a live stream?
Yeah, there's live streams out there, and like if you watch highlight things, it's very funny.
That's classic.
They go to like these docks with yachts and like, you know, like very luxurious kind of yachts.
Wow.
Worth several million, and they just see what they can get. It's fascinating. It's very different to plain live streams. This is a SAS A320-200 Neo. Arriving in from Chania as SK7792. And Yusuf, absolutely, the weather is fantastic right now. We are loving it. It's meant to be like this all afternoon and all day, really. I think even tomorrow as well.
Yep, tomorrow's the same.
We've hit the jackpot because Monday, when we're not here anymore, it's going to be raining for the entire week.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Thank goodness we're out of here.
That's it. Thank goodness we've like it's starting to go down south a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the weather's consistently more pleasant.
Yeah. You know, standing in this 25-degree weather, I am not looking forward to Lisbon.
A nice, what, 37?
Yep.
All I can say is lots of water and have fun. Oh, I'd recommend bringing a long sleeve shirt so you don't get burnt.
Yeah,
You'll probably
honestly,
burn through the sunscreen.
Yeah, the sunscreen's probably going to rub off just to the sun.
With the sweat.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you know what I'm going to be doing while you're doing that?
What's that?
I'm going to be in the UK.
Dealing with rain.
Yep, most likely. So I'm actually going to be very envious. I'll take the hot weather any day. So coming up very shortly, turning on to short finals, we have that SAS A330-300 arriving in from San Francisco. It's going to be the next heavy of the stream. Certainly looking forward to that one. In this wonderful lighting as well. Well, Max, the good thing is with Lisbon, at least up until 7 a.m. it's going to be nice and pleasant.
Up until what?
Up until 7 a.m. it'll be nice and pleasant.
Ah, perfect, because
You just gotta
I
walk-
can't sleep when it's hot.
Oh, great.
But they better have a very, 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 very good working air conditioner in there.
Oh yeah, and you're going to keep it on all day, so when you go back to the hotel, you know that's going to be your safe space.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna sit there. You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Is as soon as I finish filming for the day, I'm gonna I'm gonna walk past the hotel, dump my stuff, and I'm going to sprint to the beach in Lisbon. I'm going to sprint. And I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to run, and I'm going to get to the beach and just nosedive into the water and just sit there for an hour.
In the hot water.
Yeah, probably.
So we've been
Knowing
heated
my
up.
luck.
Be like the hot springs, be heated up by the sun. Like I can imagine you diving into it and it's like, you know, hot soup. And looks like Emirates is on the move, but I don't think we can actually see it from here.
I don't
Not
think
Emirates.
so, unfortunately.
The only two we're going to be able to see here are the SAS 330s when they depart a little bit later.
Sam H asking what is the best sounding plane?
There's a lot of them.
777's are pretty good.
IL-76. They sound
I
nuts.
haven't heard that one.
They're grouse.
And while asking when are you guys coming back to Melbourne?
39 days.
Yeah, pretty much. We are coming back on the 16th of August. We're back for 2 weeks. I think it's 16 days. And then we go again off to the US for 58 days. Alright, that's SAS A330, now about to land here on runway 22 left. You've got to be kidding me. I had an ant crawling up the inside of my arm that whole time.
Sounds ticklish.
It was very ticklish. I was trying to contain my laughter.
So I think our next heavy is going to be the Air China.
At 6?
5,
5.
I think. I've got to double check. But we've still got some interesting narrow body arrivals coming in as well. With the Air Cairo A320, the Sun Class A321 as well coming in very soon. Don't really see that in too many places, which is quite nice. Keeps things a little bit interesting. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be that Air China as the next heavy.
So in about an hour's time?
In about an hour's time.
And what are we looking at for the rest of the stream? What have we...
We do have the SAS 350 from Haneda.
Ah, yes.
coming out about 6:30. We've got another Atlantic Airways. That Air Cairo, as I said. We've got some Turkish. We've got Freebird coming in a little bit later on. So there's quite a bit of variety still.
Sounds good to hear.
We also have the Air Serbia ATR at about 8 p.m, which is one I don't think I even have. Air Serbia ATR.
I don't think I have that either. And Bilal asking what plane we would prefer to film, the A380 or the 747. Honestly, I'd have to say the A380. Depends what the 747 is. If it's a 747-8 cargo, I'm good. I'll always pick the A380.
100% A380. But the 747 with rollers? No, I'd pick an A380 over a 748. But I would pick a 747-400 over a 380.
I'd pick a 747 SP.
Over everything?
Over everything.
Yes. I would agree with that.
Alright, Matt. I've got a new segment of our shows.
What's our new segment? Is it the boat? It's a big boat.
I'm gonna call it Cross Runways. You ready?
Okay.
Hold on, let me finish my muffin. Alright, it's called Cross Runways. Actually, Cross Runways is a bad one. It's called Parallel Runways. Do it. Somewhere like LAX, they've got 4 runways.
Okay.
2 takeoffs and 2 landings.
Yep, just like LA. Yep.
Mm-hmm. They're all happening at the same time.
Alright.
Yeah, pick one.
Okay.
IL-96,
Oh.
747 SP,
Uh-huh.
Air Force One, or something else.
I already know my choice. Doesn't matter what you choose.
What's your choice?
IL-96. Without a doubt. Even it takes over even the SP.
Really?
There's nothing I like more than that IL-96. It's a real plane.
It's a real plane. The others are fake planes.
the others are real planes too, but like there's something more real about that one. It's a real plane.
And Paul saying the 747 Queen rules the sky and day every day, no questions. Honestly, it's a dependent. It's subjected to what the aircraft is and what the airline is, you know.
I tend to agree with that.
I would need to scout it. See, if you chose for me to pick between Air Force One and Magic Happens Blue A380 for Emirates, I think I'm gonna pick
Air Force One.
Air Force One.
Without a doubt. It's way rarer.
But if you said Blue at Emirates A380 compared to a Atlas 748, we go with the Emirates.
Blue 380, yeah. Without a doubt.
But again, I love Atlas. I don't think I love them that much.
But exactly. If it was a 400. Oh, if it was the 400 PAX one, then I'll go with the PAX.
Oh yeah, of course.
100%.
If it's an 8 freighter.
If it's an 8 freight,
I'm good.
I'll take the Emirates. Even the 400, I'll take the Emirates. The Blue Magic one versus the 400 Freight Atlas.
Yeah. Nah,
PAX one, I'll do definitely the PAX. The 7.4 over the 380.
Nah, I take the freighter. It's the 744 freighter for Atlas. I think they're any day. That is a big cruise ship. Not cruise ship. I shouldn't call it that.
Let's have a look at that.
Calling it a cruise ship.
Let's have a look at that cruise ship. I think that ship's named Cruise Ship, so it's factually correct, Max.
I think it's called Hannah.
It's called Hannah. Oh, is that what it says on the front there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got blue eyes. I can't see that far.
And g'day Bart, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome aboard today. That was a question before. Sam asking, what is the best place to view aircraft from at Melbourne Airport?
Depends if you've got height.
If you've got height, like a ladder or...
Well, actually, it depends. Are you going there just for viewing experience, or do you want to get photos? If for viewing experience, I would say,
I'd say for videos.
yeah.
We can answer both. You can answer both.
Max, what about you? For viewing experience, I think where the ice cream truck is on Sunbury Road for the experience.
Yeah.
Even like at the end of Ops Road where they go right overhead.
See, I'd say that's no. Actually, no. I would say sunset at Sunbury Road, eating an ice cream.
It actually
Nothing
is.
better.
It's heaven. It's great.
But that's just for seeing.
That's for experience.
If you're filming,
Do not do it.
if you've got height, Ops Road. If they're using runway 34, honestly, if they're using either Ops Road, if you've got height, you can get over the fence. Other than that, T4. T4 would have to be the best. The Homestead's good for 1.6, but if you're looking at the best, yeah, I'd pick Ops Road for height with height, T4 without, because it gives you the height anyway. Look at that little shot there, the ship and the Norwegian.
This is Norwegian flight D83657 from Barcelona, a 737-800.
Alright, Matt, what colours would you call? Would you say that is? Actually, that's kind of hard to see in the light.
Oh god, here we go. Just make fun of Matt Day. Poor Matt.
The honest thing is that I can't tell. Because that's a tough one.
It's too much glare.
Yeah, the glare's
That's
annoying.
black.
I reckon
You cannot say
navy blue.
you cannot say that's navy blue. Do not even try.
I'm trying to get rid of the glare.
That is black. You can even see the contrast with the water. It's black.
Well, the water is ocean blue. It looks relatively black.
Do you think the water's ocean blue? I don't know. I think it's bay blue.
I have no idea. Alright. Let me look at it. Yeah. So when I look at it from there, it looks green.
And who's colorblind now?
I would say it's like, I don't even know what you call the bottom color. It's like a mix of red and orange. It's like
Oh,
dark salmon.
it's Mandarin.
Yusuf saying, would you guys feature a ship viewing channel? I think we could.
Aquatic videography.
And Sam saying, is the 747-400 allowed in real life? Absolutely. They are storming aircraft. Sound awesome to, especially when they fly right over your head. They are fantastic. And Paul asking what flavour muffin. Oh, we're back to the muffin flavours. I actually don't know.
Choc chip, I think.
Yeah, choc chip. I've eaten a lot of them because Matt ate all my other ones.
Ooh. Do you want to see? I've got the packet right over there. You can you can look at the carcass
The next packet I want to
of
see
lunch.
is when I go back to the supermarket and buy another packet because you ate all my muffins.
That was delicious, but not really nutritious.
No, they wouldn't be.
I felt a little bit clunky after eating them. A little bit lethargic. But I didn't want the ants to get them.
I'm having another one. These are so good.
They are delicious.
Oh, do you know what they have? Have you tried? So, we didn't. I don't think we realised this, but the some of the hotels we booked just have breakfast included. Like we didn't know about it. We didn't really see.
Yeah.
And so I was having breakfast this morning. Do you know what they have? I reckon the best muffin I've ever had.
Oh, is it the one with the apple in it? Like the apple cinnamon?
The other one. The apple cinnamon's good. I think it's apple cinnamon.
I think it is.
The dark chocolate one.
Yeah, what was that?
Double choc.
Oh, the chocolate in
It's
there?
got like a cookie cream, like this cream in it in the middle.
Delicious. You know, I don't really have pastries in the morning, but here I've had pastries in the morning.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
When I go to buffet breakfast, I eat pastries in the morning.
Well, there we go.
You heard it live.
That's because you're weird. No sushi, but pastries.
I just agreed with you. Okay, we have an echo. I think the mics are too close. Let me try and fix it. Bear with me, guys.
Got a next arrival coming in here on runway 22 left. This is going to be the Ryanair 737-8 MAX
Oh
coming
gosh,
in.
you know what I have to do?
One chubby bubby. You're not going to hear from Max for the next 2 minutes as he chews the entire muffin. It's kind of creepy. His mouth unhinged like a snake. He stuffed that entire muffin in there.
Let me film.
Oh no, this isn't Ryanair. This is Jet Time 737-800 coming in from Athens as SK778. That's operating for SAS. A lot of aircraft at the moment are operating for SAS.
And Darren, you're absolutely right. That bridge is huge. But you know what else is a huge bridge? The Westgate.
It is a big bridge.
Alright, my muffin is done. One chubby bubby down.
But can you do two chubby bubbies?
Is the audio sounding better, guys? Let us know in the chat.
What's up?
It's just both the mics are picking up my voice.
It is. I'm struggling with the internet for Flight Radar.
Oh no.
I know, that's a problem.
And Yusuf asking, are we a fan of Maverick Top Gun? We are. Matt and I actually went and saw it with each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fan,
Sam
but
as
it was
well.
good. It's a good movie.
Very good movie. I think I saw it twice.
It makes me want to be a fighter pilot.
What?
It makes me want to be a fighter pilot.
It does.
And
Makes
then
me want to be Tom Cruise.
And then the movie ends, I'm like, oh, actually,
Yeah, maybe not.
maybe no fighter
I see
pilot.
what it does, the G-force does to them, and I go, oh, maybe not.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm not even good on roller coasters anymore.
I've never been good on roller coasters.
Yeah, not for us. Just trying to get Flight Radar to load so I can check the flight info. That was the Ryanair I did announce before though. There we go. And that one's coming in from Milan as FR2990. Next arrival is going to be another Ryanair coming in from Wheeze. Am I saying that right? Wheeze?
What?
Am I saying this destination right, Max? Wheeze?
Can I see? Yeah, I'd say Wheeze.
I'd say Wheeze. Very soon we're going to have the Sun Class A321 landing, which is going to be a really nice catch. Sun Class is a holiday airline. Usually flies people on those tourist packages.
Oh, right.
And you don't really see them outside of the Nordic countries and their tourist places, like for example Tenerife, Madeira, like those sort of places, Antalya. So that's usually where you see those ones. So it's quite cool. You don't really get them anywhere else really in Europe, not the main airports. So Copenhagen is the place to be.
And Bilal asking, are we going to stream with Airline Videos live? We have no plans to. We've featured on their stream. And I know We had Rudy feature on our stream actually back in Feb.
We did. It was good to have Rudy join us very briefly, just at the end of the show. And it was quite funny. I think he announced a flight, and he announced one flight, and it was wrong. It was the wrong runway.
Yeah, he did. He was looking at the other side.
Oh, Rudy. Oh, another big ship.
Gosh, they're everywhere.
That's a big ship. And have you noticed how the planes turn around the big ships?
Do they?
Yeah, that Ryanair's coming on a really weird approach, like to dodge that ship. Maybe they can't directly fly over it.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I heard there was a rule about it.
There you go. Have a look at that. We can see it on screen. That Ryanair's the Ryan. I tried to make a joke out of that. That was dumb.
Yeah, don't do that ever again. This is why you're not a comedian, mate. This is why you're a plane spotter instead.
Oscar, we will be streaming in Melbourne back in November. Back once we will have probably a couple of weeks off after we get back from the US.
And then Auckland.
Then Auckland, we'll do a couple of streams before Auckland, and then we've got 4 days in Auckland. Probably do 2 or 3 streams, and then that'll be it for the world tour. Back to Melbourne again. We'll look at doing Sydney either December or January too, at some point.
And maybe tackle Asia next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Planted it.
Yeah, that's what they do. They're actual spacecraft with it. Just bring it down.
Let's bring it
Oh,
down.
there's Greenland.
Oh,
I didn't even see that it moved.
decided to show itself.
Hello, you.
There you go.
That's the best we're gonna see of Greenland.
See, we didn't lie. It's in the thumbnail. It's in the video.
Yeah, it's in the stream.
It's not clickbait.
We weren't trying to be clickbait, we promise. We thought it was really going.
Yeah, we only found out when it started.
Yeah. I reckon we turn our attention back to this ship. Aqua Videography, back with me live.
How do we commentate on ships?
It's moving very majestically across the bank of Copenhagen.
It's traveling at least 2 miles an hour.
Travelling at a vast, brisk 2 miles per hour.
Brisk. Gently cruising.
Walking my dog is quicker than this.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
And Bilal asking, which plane is the best to travel on? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there's nothing wrong with flying on the A380. Always works very well. I love flying on the 350. I think it's very comfortable, no matter where you're sitting. Especially when I flew with Singapore, I thought they were great. 7.4s would always be fantastic. But then again, I haven't flown on a 7.4 since I was about 13.
You know what's shocking?
What?
The fact that you flew in a middle seat from, where'd you fly? Was it
Singapore to Melbourne.
Singapore to Melbourne? And you still don't have PTSD from the A350. I would.
Because I had PTSD from the middle seat. See, if I got the middle seat again, I would cry. But if I have the window or the aisle, I'm a happy man.
Do you reckon you can use that as an excuse? Like you tell the flight attendants, so sorry, I'm actually claustrophobic. I need the window or the aisle.
I'm middle seatophobic.
Middle seatophobic. Central phobic.
Yeah, central phobic. I don't like being the center of attention.
And looks like we've got a runway 30 arrival there. I didn't know you could get 30 arrivals from here.
Yeah, they're okay.
Wow, I should have done this yesterday morning. They're a bit closer.
Power a little closer. I didn't even see that was landing. They did this yesterday. They 2 planes landed.
Look what's coming. Aquatic videography on the job. What is that? It's a pirate ship without the sails.
I didn't know we were in the Caribbean.
Look at that, we've got that massive one, and that one's getting closer as well. Look how big that thing is.
Yeah, no.
Jeez. We are in the wrong industry, I think.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap of today's plane spotting live stream.
Yeah, forget about that. There's nothing coming.
Aqua Videography is back.
There it is. Oh, and there's a train in the foreground. We can just do everything here.
Oh,
this
gosh.
is the one-stop spot. Boats, trains, and planes.
All we need is this shot and then a plane to fly through it.
And then we've got all three. Think about the audience.
Captain Matt Sparrow. Hey, why does Matt get to be Captain Sparrow? Why can't it be Max Sparrow?
Max, that doesn't sound as good. I do agree though. I think you're far more quirky. I think you would do a better job at Max Sparrow. He's taking a second to process that with the water.
You're too kind, mate.
Oh, no worries, mate. And another 3-0 arrival there. Looks like it's a CRJ 900 coming in, just passing over the DHL hangars.
Trains that look like the front looks like a toilet seat. It does.
Whoever designed that, not the best option. You missed the 3-0 arrival there, Max.
I keep forgetting that they're using it.
It's a prime shot.
Absolutely everything happened here today. Look at it. Dispersing behind the trees. That's so cool.
Where is Sunglass going?
That's got to be sequencing. That has to be sequencing.
As long as we don't have a takeoff here, we're fine.
Yeah.
Sequencing for what?
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. I don't know why it would do that. Oh, there's another one in the distance. Not a pirate ship, it's another boat.
It's got to be about the boats.
Yeah, I mean, if the planes all go, they start using, what is it? 04.
Still taking off on 2-2s.
What? They're still taking off the 2-2s.
They're still departing on 2-2. I've been watching.
I think we'll be fine. I don't know what that's doing. That's weird.
I'm telling you, I reckon it's the boats. This big boat here is causing a problem.
I don't think that would be an issue though. I want to look that up.
Yeah, Sunclass is doing a big loop around. It's the boat.
I look up, can aircraft able to land with an approach path over boats? I get, can planes land on water?
Yes.
I mean, Sully did it. So I guess they can. You know, after that song, you know what's stuck in my head now? The Angry Birds music.
I don't even know how that goes.
Oh
Oh yeah. Oh no, don't get that stuck in my head. Just unlocked a memory.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's stuck in my head.
Oh god, we're actually going delusional.
That's what ships do to us. They deter planes and they deter us.
They deter our rationality. That is a big ship coming in.
G'day Roger, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. We thought it was really big. It's not even that big.
It's small.
It's quite small. We thought it was some big Pirates of the Caribbean ship.
It's flashy though. It's very flashy.
Oh, we're putting these tunes in people's